Side angle pose in yoga can help you find length down your side body, all the way from your heel to your fingertips. It also strengthens your legs, opens the hips, stretches your spine, and helps you build better bones. Let's give it a try. If you do have a yoga block, you might want to use it to explore in this pose, but it is not necessary. You can just set that within reach and begin to set up your warrior two. So warrior 2 feet, we have, let's start with the right foot just straight ahead, that toe pointing straight towards the top of the mat. And the left foot, the back foot, is parallel with the back of the mat, give or take. Sometimes it can feel nice to turn that toe slightly in if you have really tight hips. See what feels good to you. And I like a lot of space between my feet here. Now, if you were to draw a line from the back heel, from the front heel rather, it would intersect the arch of the back foot, give or take. Again, doesn't have to be perfect, general alignment to get you in the shape. Without worrying about the upper body, just bend and straighten your front knee a few times to ease into this. Watch where that knee is tracking. Is it going straight out past your toes, or is it trying to collapse inward a little bit? Try to keep it nice and open. And then find a depth of bend that feels good to you. Hold, ground through the feet, and stretch your arms out into strong T's. We can gaze out past the right fingertips for now if that feels good. Feel your strength here. And then we'll lean or reach our whole upper body towards that bent knee. Okay? Once you're here, drop the right forearm to the right knee, to rest on the right knee, palm up. We're not hanging out here. We are just lightly grazing, right? And the other arm, let's extend it out past your left ear. Now, a couple of things here. First, check in with this bend. All of our weight is kind of shifted to that front leg. So if your knee doesn't feel great here, kind of lessen that bend until it feels good, okay? And you can also play with really pressing through that back foot to shift some of the weight away from this front knee, okay? But if you want a little more intensity, you can bend that front knee a little deeper. Rotate your torso to the left, so you're opening the torso, okay? Not rounding in like this. And then I like to think of one long line of energy from your fingertips of the left hand to the edge of the left foot. So extend, press down into the mat with your foot, and at the same time extend through your fingertips and breathe. Now, if all feels well here, that's where the block can come in handy. Maybe put it behind your right foot, right fingertips into the block, and then you can press up out of the block and maybe stretch your left arm up to the sky here as we continue to open our torso. Breathing smoothly. Let's let one of our intentions be strength here, okay? So we're not hanging out into the joints. We're not resting on the knee. Everything is strong, fighting gravity. We're hugging muscle to bone all over our body, all right? Okay, and let's take a couple more breaths here before moving on to the other side. To come out of this, we can come back up through our warrior 2. Straighten the front leg, give that knee a break, hands to the hips, and then we'll just turn our feet. So turn that right toe in, so now that foot's gonna be the back foot, left toe turn straight ahead, and make any adjustments you'd like to make. If you are using the block, you can bring it with you here. Start to bend and straighten that front knee. Don't worry about the arms yet. Let's just get situated with the lower body. Check in that all your joints feel good as we move in and out of this posture. How's your breath? We want to take our time with every pose. Not rush it. Okay, find a depth that feels good in that front knee. And then we'll stretch the arms out strongly, extending through the fingertips like we're reaching them apart. Maybe gazing out past your left fingertips. After a couple of breaths here, let's start to reach forward with the torso and the arms, and then softly release the left forearm down to the left knee Extend the right arm out past your ear, and then slightly rotate the torso to the right so we're not collapsing in. Good. Check in with that front knee joint. Everything feel good? If not, explore less bend. Explore rooting through that back foot more. Again, let's revisit our intention of strength here. Fighting gravity, lifting up out of our joints. Check in with how your neck feels. If you need to shift your gaze in any way to make yourself more comfortable, please do. We'll just take a couple more breaths here. Okay, if you explored the block option on the other side, go ahead and bring that block to the back of the left foot. Press that left hand down into the block, maybe stretch that right arm straight up to the sky here. Just a couple more breaths wherever you are. And then we'll slowly rise back up using lower body strength. Straighten that front leg, hands to the hips. Toe heel your feet in. And if you need to or want to, circle through your ankles, shake out your feet. Go ahead and take the time to do that. So this was actually one of the poses included in a 10-year study that found that a 12-minute daily yoga routine improved bone mineral density in the femur, the hips, and the spine. If you'd like to learn the other 11 poses that were included in the study, and also how to best practice yoga if you do have osteoporosis or bone loss, then come try my Yoga for Strong Bones bundle. The information is down in the description, or you can go to strongbonesbundle.com. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Please leave me a comment. Let me know if you have any questions or thoughts. I'd love to hear from you. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you next time.